Wala na akong oras para sa sarili ko, sa mga bagay na gusto ko, sa mga taong mahal ko. I will leave in the morning, tulog pa ang anak ko. Pag uwi ko, tulog na din siya. This magnified when my marriage fell apart, when my son was only 2 months old. I'm on my own. Kailangan kong kumayo. Pero aanin ko lahat ng pera sa pagpapractice kung pag-uwi ko, hindi na ako kilala ng anak ko. That's when I started to look for other opportunities that will allow me to spend those quality time with the people that I love and still earn extra. And that's when I met Yusana. I started something beyond my limits because Yusana was an entirely different league. Sanay ako na pasyente ang lumalapit sa akin sa klinik. Dito, ikaw ang lalapit. Ikaw ang makikipag-usap. At one point naisip ko rin, ang hirap naman ng Yusana. But medicine was also hard. I took 15 years of my life to master it. I spent 36 hours on juries, puyat kung puyat. Ito pa bang pag-Yusana ang aatrasan ko? It took a lot of swallowing my pride and my ego to actually talk to people, distribute flyers, give out my calling cards, attend trainings and events. And yes, I did all of that. On my second year in doing this business, after I was promoted as a gold director, I almost quit it because of a major attrition. But I asked myself, binigay ko na ba ang lahat? Lugi na nga ako sa love life! Papayag mo ba akong nalugi sa Yusana? And I told myself, Kati, one more time! And I rebooted. That is when I had the courage to commute in a bus 8 to 10 hours away from Manila. And I started to build my team in the north. It was a struggle kasi hindi na ako marunong mag-jeep. I remembered leaving my son in my mentor's home for days just to build this business. But I told myself I have to start something bold outside of my comfort zone. Because when you start something, starting is not enough. You need to be consistent. And that is when I went there every single week for the next few months. It built momentum in my team, created directors and silver directors eventually, and I also achieved my leadership summit in Seoul, South Korea. And it was a winter trip that my son and I truly enjoyed. At the end of that year, sabi ko sa sarili ko, buti na lang hindi ako nag-quit. Buti na lang nagsimula ulit ako. When the pandemic started, March 2020, I wasn't able to go to my clinic as I was afraid for my bedridden mom, who can expose to COVID. I started something consistent. I focused on my business, transitioned to online immediately, and grew my business double with professionals on board. Consistent actions brought consistent income. And this led to my Ruby directorship last April, my top growth, and my top in rank for the first trimester of this year. But that celebration didn't last long. Because 2 weeks after my run, I lost my greatest supporter and my number one believer, my mom. But thanks to Yusana, because Yusana made me the best caregiver giver, to my most important patient. And thanks to my team, Extreme 111, because they were not there just as teammates, but they were there as my family when I needed them the most. God prepared me for this moment right here, right now. I started a life as a doctor not because I'm going to be a doctor all my life. God made me a doctor because I will be using that skill and that knowledge to this journey in USANA. It became as a powerful tool for me to reach out to more people. God made me a doctor because I was meant to serve my mom in the last days of her life. And I hope tonight I made my mama proud in heaven. I started something courageous. Ano pa bang rejection sa USANA? Ang yayanig sa akin, if I got the most painful rejection from the love of my life. God took away that relationship because if everything was going well for me, my life, my career, papansinin ko bang USANA? I don't think so. But as they say, God will take out something big to bring you something bigger. And I started something that matters, and that is raising my son on my own and homeschooling him. He became my constant source of inspiration and motivation moving forward kahit na masakit, mahirap at nakakapagod. And since my mom's passing, my son and I started something active and healthy. Together, we make better food choices, we swim 3 to 6 times a week, we are committed to take charge of our health. All these obstacles happen for a reason. When obstacles come your way, it doesn't matter how many times you fall, but what's more important is you stand right back with your chin up. People will always ridicule you and will not understand whatever it is that you're doing. But be courageous enough to start something. Trust your gut. Hold on to your dreams because you will get there.